Hello Leo, how are you guys doing? This reading is for you, okay? Let's see what's going on for you, Leo, okay? If the video resonates, don't forget to like and subscribe. Okay. I feel this energy of like being moved to the front of the line. What the heck? There's something here about like, you know, it's like you're about to be elevated. You know, in The Lion King, when the hyenas are singing and the ground and Scar, it's like it moves up and up and up. But that's like not a good music video. It's like, I mean, not a good like circumstance, but it's a good circumstance. It's a good situation. You have Temperance here. Could have to do with the Sag. Doesn't have to. There's something here about, you know, and this person has angel wings here. It's like the divine is taking you out of a situation, but it's not even like, this is like something that's meant to happen for you. I just saw 111 on the timer of the video. There's something divine going on here, some kind of divine intervention. You can look up angel number 111 if you want an extra message from your guides. Something is about to change for you in a really good way. A really, really good way. I feel like for a lot of you, you've been on this spiritual journey for quite some time now, and you have been working towards this change. You could feel a connection to angels. You could feel a connection to some type of new spiritual thing. And it could be anything. It doesn't have to be angels. You know, it could be like dragons. It could be a certain culture, their spiritual beliefs. You have recently come to a different spiritual belief that you yourself, you know, it's just personal to yourself. Yeah, something's, look at the Empress. I'm telling you, something is going to happen here that's going to change. It's like you're Earth Angel. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Some of you could be Earth Angels. You don't have to be, but there's something here that you've discovered, and it's like, yeah, the answer is yes. It's like you're a star seed, or you're a this, or you're a that. And it doesn't matter what it is. It could just be, you know, you really connect to this culture and this belief that they have, or you know, you think this now about the universe, about yourself, everything. There is something here that the universe is going to show you. Your world is going to show, because it's like you've been doing the work, like you're one of, I'm just going to say an Earth Angel. We're just going to go with that. But you can put in whatever your particular, you know, whatever you calls to you, right? It's like there's something here about like you're one of God's warriors, you're an Earth Angel, and it's like you've been doing this for so long, but it's like you've been doing it, but you haven't gotten the credit for it. And this is, the credit is about to show up, and you're not doing it for the credit. No, you're not, you know, but there is a way where it's like, you know, the spiritual stuff, your beliefs, your manifestations, your way of life, your way of being here on this planet, the way you interact with other beings, the way you interact with animals, with everything, you know, this philosophy that you have is right. It's not just about being right. It's about other people taking on this philosophy that if it calls to them, right, it's going to change their lives. It's going to change your life. But you haven't had the change in the physical 3D, in your material world, in your finances. You know what I mean? That's what's changing. The success, and for some of you, you have, you know, there is some success there. There is some stability there. It's going to continue. It's going to grow. It's going to, wow. There's something very spiritual going on here. Some of you may have a visitation from, you know, an angel, or from a spiritual being, from a light being. There's something really amazing going on here. You have the Two of Swords. There's some decisions that you have to make, big decision here. You have the Fool and you have the King of Wands. So you're going to choose to follow your own beliefs, because this could be back and forth with, do I want to go with the old me, the old earth? Do I want to go with what society says I should do, what everyone else thinks? Or am I going to go with what I think? Am I going to go with the new world? Am I going to go with my new beliefs, the new version of me? You know, can I do this? Because whatever the old version is of you, you've been doing that. And it's not fulfilling anymore. It's not everything. And you believe that you can have everything. And you can have this newfound spiritual impact here on your life and inspire others and the whole thing. But there's a risk. You don't know. Is there going to be a net that's going to catch you? You know, the divine is going to catch you. The angels are going to catch you. They're going to show you here that, yeah, no, you're right. Within you, there is a whole universe within you. And you are aligning with that whole universe. And you are attracting everything. This is freaking beautiful. Wow. Some of you, it's like you really needed this message. Some of you, it's like you've been down. You've been out. You've been hurt. You've been alone. You've been ostracized. Look at the tower. It has been coming down for a long time, and you stood up for the truth. You stood up for what was right. Nobody around you. Everybody was against, and you were the only one alone, and you stood up. It's giving me Harry Potter vibes here. Okay, this is looking very dark over here, this tower. And is this ever going to end? This is like being trapped in the Chamber of Secrets, right? And you're standing up to this serpent, the basilisk, okay? And you're standing up to Lord Voldemort, right? Or Tom Riddle. You see how it's all these different forms, but it's the same thing? There's all these different areas of your life. There's all different people in your life. And you're realizing, you know, in the, like, later on in the movies or later on in the books, however, you know, they figure out, oh my gosh, the basilisk is Lord Voldemort too. Tom Riddle is Lord Voldemort. They're the same person. What? It's like, what? There is something here. Your mind has been blown. Look at that. Look at the light coming up. You understand now this mystery here. The divine, this is this light that's coming down here. This light that's coming from within you. You and the divine are very connected here. There's something here where you're going to see a lot of changes in your life. You're causing a lot of beautiful changes to happen in the lives of other people, in your own life as well. And it's now time for everything that has fallen apart and you have cut out of your life. It's like you're down there and you're battling in the Chamber of Secrets here, but it's like, okay, is the bird ever going to show up with the sword, Ace of Swords? And this is what's happening is, yeah, the bird is coming in, and the bird is the phoenix, Forks, shows up with the sword. This is the divine. These are the angels that are showing you, yeah, we're going to give you a physical representation of this 3D reality, that this truth that you stood for when you thought it was hopeless again and again and again in your life, but you didn't give in, you didn't surrender to the darkness. You know, Harry Potter doesn't just say, well, you know what, Lord Voldemort, I guess I'll just work for you. Fine, let's do this, yo. You know, he doesn't do that. And he doesn't know. He thinks he's going to die, but he stands up for what's right anyway. So there is something here where that has been happening to you time and time again in your life. And it's finally time for this phoenix to show up. Drop that sword of Gryffindor. I'm telling you, there's something changing here. There's a change. You have this Ten of Swords and Two of Pentacles again. There's a decision that you're making here. There's a lot of different things that you're balancing at this time. And there's things that you're leaving behind, that it's time for you to leave behind. Eight of Swords. With the Ace of Cups. You could, there's changes here that are happening and things are ending, and it's all happening at the same time where things are done, things are over, and you know this, but it's kind of like, well, but now what? You know, now I'm still in the state of in between. This is where your life has been. But you're closer to this Ace of Cups than you think that you are. That's the thing. It's like Harry Potter. It's like, okay, after they get out of the Chamber of Secrets, wow, that's really great. Good job. You saved the school. But, you know, you still got to go back and live with these, you know, his aunt and uncle in the little cupboard under the stairs. You know? Great. I'm a hero. Now what? I'm still in this disheveled place. How am I going to get out of this? Some of you may have a spiritual experience. You have a knowing, and you're in this place where you have battled, you have stood up, and you have this wisdom now. And you have these different, this could be two different things, or it could be just different areas of your life where you're putting in a lot into these passions here. And so, but it's like, okay, but how do I, like, I'm trying to go in the new direction of the new life. And there is a little bit of not knowing how to do that. Because you're following within your heart. It's not within your mind. So, you know, your mind isn't going to give you the answers because it's not established in this 3D reality yet. You know, you're making something new. You're making a new way. And I feel like we're going to clarify. We're going to see more about how this is going to happen for you. But a lot of you, there's going to be a way made where you think there's not a way. You know, because the boat is there. And the birds, these birds are pulling her to the new island here. So there's a lot of confusion here. I'm feeling trapped here. But no, there's going to be a way that you're going to be able to get out of this situation and look at the sun. Step into this new transition here, the Wheel of Fortune. This is beautiful, the Strength card. There is a lot about you that it's like the world is about to see. Yeah, the world is about to see something really amazing. You could have an answer come from an unlikely source. So just be open to that. We're going to see more about this. Okay. I really like this. This is something that, you know, this has been a long time. Yeah, you have self-care and you have harvest, autumn harvest. It's been a lot of time of self-care, self-care, self-care. And it's like, you know, okay, Harry Potter, it feels like a long time. Like, oh, okay, I got so how many years of school left? I'm going to have to keep living in the in-between, going back and forth. There is something here that is jump-starting this that is not, it's not going to stay that way. You know, he thinks he's going to have to keep going back to their house, you know, and he's always going to be in this in-between for a certain amount of time, but that's not true. This is where Spirit is escalating you out of something. And you have a huge harvest, you have a huge blessing that's coming for you sooner than what you think. Because Ron shows up with the car and his brothers, and they break Harry out of his uncle's house. And then he starts to live at the Weasley's house. There you go. You know? So there's something here where it looks to you like there's not a way out. Like you can't step into this new life for a certain amount of time. You think it's going to be longer. Going to be further away. And yeah, there has been some delays, but that's not what's continuing to happen here. That's what this is telling you. And the way to speed it up is through self-care, is through celebrating yourself right now. What can you do right now that is joy, that is love, that is getting you in this state? And this is how divine timing is going to show you, yeah, we're here for you. We're here for you. There's things that are happening right now. So, wow. You have lack, doubts, and then you have the sun with strength. So that you could be going back and forth a little bit to doubting, but then there's sureness as well. And you keep kind of going back and forth here. You have dream messages, and then you have earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. There could be a person there that you feel like you go back and forth in your mind about this person, thinking about this person, what's going to happen with this connection. Is this person going to come forward? We'll see about that, right? Okay, you have the Six of Pentacles, and then you have the Eight of Pentacles here. I feel like you haven't gotten what you want out of a situation. You're working on getting more out of a situation. There's something here that you have been given, and you're trying to use this opportunity to create more stability in your life. You have the Five of Pentacles here. There's something here that's disappointing. It's not going the way that you want it to go. And this is because there is a different way where something is going to work out. There's trying to force you to look into a different connection or into a different opportunity here than the one that you have been working on. Yeah, and this one is going to be the answer. So something that you're working on could be not going the way that you want it to go. But is there something else, that a new passion that you have, or it could be an older one, it doesn't have to be new, but there is a different direction that you could go in that's going to give you everything that you're wanting, and it's going to lead to a lot of stability in your life. Yeah, there's something here. There's two different things, multiple ideas that you're having here, and then you're picking a direction and it's not going the whole 100% way that you want it to go. So this is saying there's something to assess here and to say, this is what I've been putting in, this is what I'm getting out. Let's see about this now. I feel like the universe is guiding you in a different direction, and it's gonna not be all of this struggle that you think. It's not. It's gonna work out really well for you. Yeah, some of you have this passion and this passion and that passion, and it's like, okay, you kind of are dividing your time, and there's one that maybe is you're spending more of your time, and if you're not getting the results that you want. Look at the Two of Cups here and the Two of Cups here. They're looking at the Three Cups that have spilled, but those Three Cups spilled for a reason. There's Two Cups over here. And over here, this is a really good connection. This is a really good collaboration. Some of you are going to reach out. You're going to have someone reach out to you, and this is going to be very victorious. You and this person working out. This is going to be you and someone wanting to invest in you. This could be a work collaboration here that's going to go really well. Some of you is love. Some of you is love. Look at this, Ace of Cups. Yeah. Wow. Wow. This is like, when you're in alignment here, this is telling you something. How you feel. How do you know if you're in alignment with your inner being? It's how you feel and what's showing up. So every now and then, you have to stop and assess what's showing up. What am I putting in? What am I getting out? Okay, so maybe I need to go in a different direction here. There is something here in your head. You have the Eight of Swords here again. You're in your head about something, some kind of a heartache here. And Spirit is trying to show you there is another way. And this way is limitless. This way is easier. You have the Ace of Cups twice. So this is something here that the divine is going to show you. something not working out is a really big blessing, because something else is absolutely out of this world amazing. Everything that you want and more. This is an energy of, this ant. The ant is trying to go into a swimming pool, and you get a little leaf and you're trying to catch the ant, and the ant is like, whoa, this leaf is going to kill me. This is death. And they're trying to escape this leaf here, and they're very disappointed that, they're trying to go in this direction and it's not working out. And this is you trusting and going on the leaf, and then the divine is taking you over to some grass there. This is, the ant would have surely drowned if they went into the pool. And as a being of higher consciousness, you can't explain this to this little ant. You just got to keep trying, and eventually, hopefully, they're going to surrender, and then they're going to get this, what they're wanting. And that's what's happening here for you. That's what's coming in for you guys here. Yeah, and it's going to happen a lot quicker than what you think. A lot quicker. It's kind of like, as soon as you make this decision here to let go here, you're clinging to something here. So this is why it's not changing. It's going to be very quick. And it's going to be a lot easier than what you think. You're going to be like, why didn't I just do this sooner? You have the strength, sun card here twice. This is a sun card, and this one is. There is an empowerment that you have here. You're getting out of this situation. This will be like Harry Potter trying to stay there with his aunt and uncle and make them like magic and like the magic world. And that's not going to work. That's not what it is. He has to give up with that and go live with the Weasleys. And you know what? That ends up working out. That's an opportunity. And it's like, are you going to take it or not? Is he going to look over here at this other opportunity? You're going to see, Spirit is going to help you see this situation. Let's see here. It's like because some of you, with this dream messages here, you could have a message that comes to you in your dreams. Dream-like state. You could be doing a shamanic journey or something like that. And this is when there's something here where Spirit is going to communicate this to you. There is a spiritual experience, your angel, something you have building blocks here. You're building out of a situation. This is what I'm talking about. A Spirit is going to escalate you up out of this situation here. Treasure Island. Yeah. There's something really amazing that's going to happen here. Really amazing that's going to happen. And this is going to happen a lot quicker than you think it's going to happen. So this is a time where you don't need to be talking to other people. You don't need to be engaging in any kind of drama. Focusing on yourself, building yourself up, believing in yourself, okay? Following these impulses that the divine is guiding you on. This is a really beautiful journey here that is going to lead to a lot of stability for you. It's going to lead to a lot of blessings for you. You know what? Before I do tea leaves, let's get a couple of these sun cards, right? What the heck? You have okay. Wow. Okay. You have endurance here. You have practicality. You've been fighting something for a long time. It's time to take a practical approach and say, okay, is what I'm working towards, is this going to work? Is there another way that I could do this? Could I focus my energy over here with that? What would that do? This is what this whole reading is saying right here. Because you're going to be in a place of authority. You're going to be in a place of, did I tell you, elevating you up. This is what Spirit is going to do. You're going to be in this place of authority here. That's what's going to happen here for you. But you can't get to that place in authority if you're continuing to go in a direction where you're not getting the results, right? It's like this is the time of being open to other ways here. And you have this strong, passionate connection. And this is something where this person is showing up as like a spiritual leader. That's what I'm saying here. There's something that speaks a little bit more to your soul. And there is a way that this is going to bring you a lot of stability, a lot of abundance here in this life. You're going to be very successful. High Priestess here was being some kind of a spiritual teacher here. Look at this fulfillment. Yeah, it's fulfilling. It's like you're trying to make something work that is not even as fulfilling as this would be the real dream. So that's what Spirit is trying to say here. And then you have, the flirtation card, which is just like what we had in the tarot, the Knight of Cups. It's like, well, then you have this flirtation come in. Then you have this opportunity for love come in as well. Where wouldn't that be nice? Originality. Yeah, there is a way that you bring an originality to something. Your unique way to something. You have a passion here. You have something that's very fulfilling for you, and this is going to be very successful because there is a way that you do this that nobody else does. So don't talk yourself out of something. Don't talk yourself out of something that could be amazing. And then you have this love that's progressing here. A flirtation is going to turn into this person asking you out. This is a love going into a deeper, more serious connection. It's going towards building towards a commitment here. That's the change that's happening in your life. Spirit is taking you to situations that are going to lead to a more stable commitment, to something solid on this earth here. You have obstacles to overcome here. Yeah, it's been obstacles for you here. You have lobster, financial pinch. Would be careful of your money at this time, and be wise about where you're putting things. Are you putting things into something that's giving back to you? Because there is a way that you can redirect your energy here. This is going to lead to a lot of success here. You have somebody going out of your life here with this casket story. Some of you could inherit some money. And this is something where this would have already happened. It's not predicting anything like that. Focus on your health. What feels the best for you. There could be something that you're trying to do and you're trying to work too hard at something. You're giving too much to something. It's like there is an easier option that you can do that's less work, that's more fulfilling, that is spiritually fulfilling, that is mentally fulfilling. It's easier on your body as well. And you get way more of a return doing this. Going from somebody who is physically working so very, very hard to somebody who's really enjoying. I mean, look at this person. They don't sweat. They're not working hard at all. There's a lot of hard-working people out there in this world that don't get paid a lot of money, that are not that successful, that are not that fulfilled by what it is that they're doing. So there is something here where Spirit is showing you, yeah, you're in alignment with your higher self. You're in alignment with something really amazing here. This is like the law of attraction. This is like saying, oh, wait a minute, I deserve to work less, earn more, and enjoy myself more? Get paid more for this? Be more successful? Because I'm choosing joy. I'm choosing bliss. I'm on this new earth here. I'm allowing the divine to do all that work for me, right? Actually, yeah. Happiness. Joy is the key. Yeah. Abraham Hicks. Law of attraction. That's what's happening here. This is really amazing. This is really beautiful. There's a huge shift here when you're making this kind of a shift here. This is something, the greatest minds, the most successful people in our world, they've all been ostracized. They've all been, everybody thought, you can't do this. This, what you're thinking is wrong. All of this kind of stuff. And you're coming out of that. You're coming towards the part of the happiness, of the joy, of the fulfillment here. of this financial stability, of a love, a beautiful love here. So, beautiful reading, Leo. Keep going forward, okay? Blessings are right around the corner here for you, okay? Thank you so much. And if this resonated and you want to like or subscribe, then I would greatly appreciate it.